Hi, I'm Braylon Creighton, and today we're here exploring the tide pools at a negative tide, which is a super low tide. And as the tide recedes, it exposes all of these sea animals that you wouldn't normally see out here on the beach, on the shore. So today we're just gonna be looking through the tide pools and see what kind of cool creatures we can find. Just spotted two fish. One was a sculpin, one I'm not sure what type it is, but it literally went, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? This is a kelp crab. Usually you'd find them out in the kelp forest, but here in negative tide, it's exposed by the tide pools. They feed off of the kelp in the forest. This one's front pinchers have been removed or dropped off. I'm not sure which one, but just look at that. Those long, spiky legs to grip onto the kelp as it's feeding on it in the kelp forest naturally in the wild. I've never seen one of these before in the tide pools. Just look at that. Really interesting. Alright, let's put it back. I was literally just looking for the fish, and then that crab came out of nowhere. We might still be able to find those fish though. Just goes to show how good these tide pool creatures are at blending into their environment. They have specifically adapted to these just saltwater pools, like right by the coast in the intertidal zone. It really is amazing. Oh, there's another one with pinchers this time, unfortunately. Ah, you see that? That's a defense pose. If it feels threatened, so it's trying to pinch me with its claws. Oh my gosh, there's another one and another one. There's three. Dang, this is just kelp crab heaven right here. Oh, another one right here. Ah, it's trying to pinch me. Ah, you see those claws right there? This one's been ripped off. Ah. Because they're not out in the kelp forest, right now they're feeding on all this algae just stranded in these little pools. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and grab it by its pincers. Ooh, it's strong. It's strong. Oh, that thing's got muscle. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so here I just came across this piece of dead kelp, and as you can see, it's filled with these hermit crabs, which just feed off of the kelp right here. And you could easily mistake these for snails, when in fact, if you take one, oh wait, this one is a snail, but if you take this one, look inside, that's not a snail. Here, get a close-up right here. Look at it. It's a little crab that makes its home inside of a used snail shell because it cannot make its own shell. And its body is softer than normal crabs, so it protects itself by recycling what old creatures don't need. Okay, so here is the shell of a giant abalone. Look at the size of that. Pretty sure these are endangered. This is actually a mollusk, if you believe it or not. Look at that, the size of that thing. Just reached in the water and pulled out this little baby kelp crab. How cute is that? And I didn't even notice this till just now. A little baby sea urchin right here. That's amazing. This little baby island rock. We just came across this anemone, but it's not what anemones normally look like. Because it's negative tide out, it reveals a lot of stuff that you wouldn't see when it's regular tide out. So here we have a sunburst anemone, and it looks like it's bleeding out, but this is actually a special, I guess you could call it modified tentacle that is armed with way more stinging cells or nematocysts than the regular tentacles will have. As you can see, when I touch it, it makes my fingers a lot more numb than a regular one. That's because of the excess nematocysts. And they actually use those for battling. When you see a regular anemone in the water, you'd think it's way more solitary than it actually is, but they actually want to claim their territory in the tide pools so that no other anemones can battle out and get more food than they will. So this is actually basically a weapon that the anemone will have, not just an anemone bleeding. Okay, so I just lifted up this rock and revealed an eel. I have no idea where it just went, but oh my gosh. Please tell me I did not lose this. Oh my gosh, it's so slippery. Please stop moving. I have to use my hat. No! Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. You are crazy. You are. Oh my gosh. You guys don't know how slippery this thing is. It feels, oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. This eel has a thin coating of mucus on it that allows it to slip past pretty much anything, including my fingers. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Oh my gosh. Stop, please, wiggling. They can squeeze through tiny crevices and rocks, which allow them to get through pools. Finally got it. Oh, tired him out. You see, he can still survive out of water, which is an adaptation that most fish develop in the tide pools that allows them to skip through the tides. I just saw it take a big gulp of air. Never seen that. I have no idea what type of eel that is, but it looks amazing. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, so the sun is setting and the tide is receding back in. So I think this was probably one of the best days to go out tide pooling. We found a lot of cool creatures and a lot of cool features that they had. So that's all for today.